Game 3 of the preseason, and it looks, I mean, we don't want to have preconceived notions, but when you look at the 6 guys who are suiting up on the blue line, it looks awfully close to what we could expect for opening night in Edmonton, doesn't it?
Yeah, it very well might be. I guess we'll find out. Yeah, obviously a lot of regulars from last year in the lineup, and I think that's good. A lot of guys' first games, so looking forward to getting back into the swing of things here.
How do you feel going into the preparation and then eventually the regular season with what you've been able to build up with Josh over the last couple of years? You must be feeling pretty good about things going into this campaign.
Yeah, I think we feel great where we've been the last couple of years. I don't think we're satisfied with it. I think we want to continue to push the envelope and continue to, not just better our individual, obviously, I guess you can say statistics or our play, but improve collectively as a D pair, and we think we can continue to get better in all aspects. So for us, we obviously done a great job the last couple of years building a great relationship and being big parts of this team, and I think we're excited for another year together, and another year of hopefully pushing the envelope and getting better.
Dylan, what elements of your structure, offensively and defensively, I guess, you want to bring out in a game like tonight that's early in the preseason yet is very heavy in your veteran complement and up front and on defense?
Well, we want to be, there's a lot of guys obviously in the lineup, like you said, from last year, so we want to make sure that our details are right and that our systems are right. Obviously you want to be feeling pretty good in your first preseason game. You understand there's going to be some rust and there's some things within the system that are new that we're going to try to work through, especially in the specialty teams. Power and PK, we got a couple different looks, so we're going to try to work through that as much as possible. It's our first game for a lot of guys, third one of the preseason. The preseason's going to go fast, so we got to be able to get acclimated very fast, not just individually, but collectively on how we want to play.
Specific. When we talk about new things, like new details, especially in 5-on-5 with Scott as your new guy, this being early in the preseason, what about his structure, the new things, the details do you want to focus on in that regard?
Well, there wasn't anything too, I guess, groundbreaking from what we've been doing before. It's just kind of reinforcing strengths that we did better in last year than we've done in previous years. Slot shots, getting to the net a little bit more, making sure that we're attacking in the O zone, not just holding on to pucks and being on the outside. That's something that we feel like we can improve on and help generate some more offense. Everybody's trying to get to the net front, and we feel we can do a better job of that compared to last year. That's one big area for us. And then overall, just like I said, just make sure that our details are right. We have a lot of guys that are regulars, so there's hopefully there's no too much of an excuse if things are out of alignment. But you understand there's going to be a little bit of rust, so shake that off and have some fun.
I've always wondered what the communication is like when you've got a long-standing D partner. Like, would you ever skate in the summers, or you leave each other alone? Are there texts? Do you schedule a Zoom every now and again? Like, what's it like between you guys that way?
Oh, we definitely chat. I think we definitely give each other a little bit of space, but we're chatting all the time. I would say probably a lot more this year than years past, with just obviously I was being a free agent, and Josh was respectfully asking how things were going, and obviously the enthusiasm of being back together, and then just asking how everybody's summer was. And there was times where we were trying to make it work with skates because he was coming to Toronto and I was in London, but hard to get to Toronto when you got 2 kids and a young one. And we chat all the time though, and asking what we wanted to improve on. And it wasn't just necessarily hockey stuff, it was just life things. How you doing? What's up? What do you got planned? So Josh is a great guy. I've been really lucky to call him a partner and call him a friend. So happy that summer's over and we're back together.
How was the man-to-man switch at home that you joked about? I don't know if you spoke
Yeah.
about this yet.
I might have mentioned to a few people, I feel like we're outnumbered a few days, that's for sure. Feels like we're in a 2-3 zone sometimes, but you know what, we're doing pretty good. We're kind of getting a rhythm, and 2 is 2. Whoever has 2 out there, 2 is 2. So it's a lot of work, but we're enjoying it, and everybody's doing well.
What did you learn about Gabriel Vardy's game last year, seeing him on a day-to-day basis?
Yeah, super cerebral player. Great in front of the net, great hands. He's got great skill and a great feel for the game. So, probably led our team in tips and goals around that net front area, and such a big part of the power play too. You could tell when he was in, it changed the whole look of it, because that presence of being able to take pucks to the net and being able to tip pucks and be around there. So great player. I still think he's got a lot more to give. Still scratching the surface on the type of player he can be, and he's got a funny personality too, and he's good around the room. So we're happy to have him, and hopefully healthy throughout the year, and that's a big thing. Obviously, in the years past, because when he's in, he's great. So hopefully everything can be good there, and we can have him for a full year and see what he can do.